Hello, everybody. Hey, it's Timothy John and the banjo. He's over there sleeping as usual. Okay. Hello, everybody. We are Timothy John, Truckers Outreach Ministries with Timmy John, Jimmy G, Mona Beetle, and Jerry James. Now, we do videos each week. Jimmy does his little shorts. Good Bible reading. Mona does hers for the women. If you're a woman, you can get in touch with Mona and watch her videos. They're powerful and awesome. Jerry James, he's got 5 minutes in the Word going on. Even Craig Peters, he puts his videos out here, and all kinds of good stuff going on. So be sure to keep your nose in the book and keep it going. I didn't open it up. I got something really cool to share with you. It's in the Bible. The Bible is God's written word, the truth, the way, and the life. It's Jesus. And I got something I want to share. Look at that right there. I got something I want to share. But I'm a knucklehead truck driver who loves Jesus. I'm out on the road. My pastor, David Baker, and his wife, Patty Baker, would love to take me by my neckerchief and pull me and come home and come to church. Because I'm a truck driver. I'm out here on the road, and I don't make it home on weekends because I'm a truck driver, knucklehead truck driver who loves Jesus. So we share the gospel out here on the road for truck drivers who can't make it to church on Sunday. That's what we're about. So be sure to find us on, I'm going to sneeze. Be sure to like us and find us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. And on Facebook, and be sure to like, comment, put comments on there, and let's share the gospel together, okay? And so this Sunday, I'm going to share, I'm going to sneeze. Sunday, I'm going to share at 10 o'clock. Here it goes. Sunday, I'm going to share at 10 o'clock. Bless me. We're going to talk about Jesus in the wilderness for 40 days, tempted by the devil, because we're going to get into bad religion. There's bad stuff out there, bad stuff on YouTube, bad stuff on TV, bad stuff. We need to know what we're listening to. And so we need to know the Word of God so that we know what we're listening to. Remember, Satan tempting Jesus, Satan knows the Word, the written Word. Satan knows it. And so it's up to us to know it so we can counteract his horrible schemes, because they are, and there's a lot of junk out there, and we need to know what we're listening to. And how do we know what we're listening to? When someone's preaching Jesus and preaching the gospel and knowing the word and knowing the gospels, or preaching Jesus. And so anyway, I want to share something with you. This is so awesome. This is edifying. I want to edify everybody because of these last days. Watching CNN and watching Fox News and watching all those stations, people live in fear by watching them. They don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. They don't know what's going to happen in the future, and they're in fear over it. It's not the way it should be. We should know this, that God knows and that God holds the future. And if you know your word, you wouldn't even watch. It's nothing wrong with watching the news. I watch a little bit to keep my eye on things, but I don't watch it in fear and watch it and going, oh no, what's going to happen tomorrow? This tells us what's going to happen. The book of Revelations, the best part of the book of Revelations, we win. We win. We win. In the end time, Jesus is going to do his thing, and we're going to end up being, I know exactly what he's going to do. I'm not going to get into all of that. He's going to come and dissimulate all the nations, and he's going to come and he's going to dwell in Jerusalem and all kinds of good stuff. We win. Okay, I want to share this. This is out of the book of Isaiah 46, verse 9, 10, 11. This is to edify Christian and non-Christians alike. Hopefully non-Christians will hear and want to hear more. Okay? Because if you're a non-Christian, guess what? You have an open invitation to come to Jesus. It's wide open. No matter what you've done, Jesus is there, arms wide open, waiting for you. He's knocking on your door, and you know it. He knocks on your door daily, and he's waiting for you to ask him into his heart, and he's right there with open arms, no matter what. And so my arm's getting hard by holding up my phone. I gotta get this over with. Okay. Remember the former things of old, like the book of Daniel and the prophets and King David and Saul and Samuel and Noah, all the way back to Moses and the book of old and the days of old. Remember the former things of old, for I am God and there is none else. I am God and there is none like me. That right here, that's God. Okay? Declaring the end from the beginning. And from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. Look at banjo. So that's saying that the word of God from the beginning to the end, God, it's God's. His hand's on this. This is the handwritten book of God. By his hand, he written this thing. So he knows everything from beginning to the end. So we don't need to sit here today and wonder what's going to happen in Iran tomorrow or Russia or China. It's going to happen. But God knows. And when we trust in God, hang on to Jesus, we don't have to worry because we know he's in control. We know that in the end, we win. So we are not to live in fear and watch the news and bite our fingernails. We need to read the Word of God. For one thing, because we know what we're listening, we need to know truth. The truth will set you free, which is the whole Word, every bit of it from the beginning. I have people tell me, yeah, I believe in the Bible, but it's written by man, so half of it ain't true. You ain't Christian if you're talking like that. You don't know the truth. The truth is from the beginning to the end. Oh, well, man has their hand on this and man did this. Yeah, but God still kept it all in order, and God kept it all in his hands and saw to it that the right man did take care of this, and it's proper and it's righteous and it's awesome. The Word of God. And it's salvation for your soul. So you don't have to go to hell. There is a hell. You get to go to heaven. Jesus spoke of hell more than any of the books. It's real. And so, anyway, that's that. We just wanted to share this today. We're going to share again this Sunday. And I have been out of order this last year because of a divorce and because of I had to move. I was switching jobs and blah, blah, blah. And so the Lord tapped me on the shoulder the other day and said, hey, Tim, what about that group you have over there? What's going on with that? I think it's time we get this thing rolling. The group's been going good. Thank you, Jimmy G and Mona and James, Jerry James. But it's time that I get out and start sharing some more videos, sharing the gospel for the truck driver and for those people who need Jesus. We all need Jesus, but he's the truth, the way, and the life. There is no other way, only one way, through Jesus. The rest is all the devil's. We're all worshiping the devil if you ain't on Jesus, and the devil loves being worshipped. Remember, that's why he was thrown out of heaven, because he wanted to be worshipped, wanted to be bigger than God. So now he's got all these different religions worshiping him. He knows the Word of God. So it's up to us to know the truth. The truth will set you free. I have got to go. Banjo and I. God bless everybody. We'll see you Sunday, and take care, all right? Take care.